Joel Embiid looks stunned at the height on rookie Victor Wembanyama. By the end of this highlight, Wembanyama will be stunned of the game that Embiid's got. Spurs hosting the Sixers first quarter. Embiid and Wembanyama going basket for basket until Embiid says, well, I'm just better right now. How about a 24-point first quarter for Joel Embiid? But trust and believe his historic night was just getting started. Could Wembanyama hijack Embiid's big night? He throws it down. And look at this jump shot over Wemby goes Embiid. And then the tip in from Joel is good. Wembanyama trying his darnest. Look at him go around Embiid. 18 points for Wemby at the half. Embiid, by the way, had 34 points at the half. Third quarter. Look at it. Little boy day tomorrow. Embiid just bully balls Wembanyama for the deuce. But Wemby ain't scarred. How about Wembanyama? He put up 33 points, but he only played 26 minutes. And the thing is, Embiid played more and dominated more. Joel Embiid going crazy with the scores, even had the audacity to get an assist or two in his big night. He had 5 dimes, but a lot more points. Joel Embiid had 59 points through 3 quarters. Fourth quarter, here's a 60-piece. We're passing by Allen Iverson for most points scored in the game by a Sixer. And Embiid's not done. With his team up 14, the only question left is how many points would the big fella get? And as that Philadelphia crowd erupts, ladies and gentlemen, the answer to that question is 70 points for Joel Embiid, a Philadelphia 76ers franchise record he passed by Wilt Chamberlain. 70 points, 18 rebounds, 5 assists. Embiid has his historic night and a win as the Sixers beat the Spurs. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you gotta do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code FERRO, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code FERRO, and your first deposit will get doubled. Karl-Anthony Towns' biggest scoring night of his NBA career happened against the Charlotte Hornets at the Target Center. Towns was cooking early. This dude had 20 points in the first quarter, and he wasn't done. Second quarter, Cat still shooting. 8 for 9 from the three-point line was Cat in the first half. Towns, at this point, it's just get out the way and give Karl-Anthony the ball. If you are a Minnesota T-Wolf, Towns still lighting it up. Bang! Minnesota T-Wolves history, 44 points in the first half. Third quarter, it's more Towns down the lane. Nobody stopping him. This dude Cat doing it all. How about winning the jump ball, getting that thing back, and nailing one of his 10 3-pointers? Had the audacity to grab 8 rebounds. This all a part of his 62-point game. But here's the thing. The Hornets weren't bowing down. Brandon Miller had 27. Miles Bridges with a clear-cut lane to the basket. And then P.J. Washington gonna give the Hornets the lead. Charlotte looking to spoil Cat's big night. With the T-Wolves down a point, they put the ball in the hands of Cat. It wasn't a bad decision for most of this game, but Cat does not get the foul call. Looks like he got fouled. Refs don't call it. Hornets make a couple of free throws. Now Cat's got to play hero ball on his big night to force OT, and it's no good. After the game, Minnesota coaches admitted that they kind of played into Charlotte's hand by just letting Towns cook, but not getting other guys involved, i.e. Edwards. only having 9 points as the Hornets stun the T-Wolves 128-125. A good game to watch, East versus West, as DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls take their talents to Arizona to take on Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. First quarter, it's Vucevic catching Grayson Allen slipping in that cookie jar, and he makes him pay for it. On the other end, Durant's gonna miss once, but his game's so nice, he better not make it twice. Durant goes deuce plus the foul. We're still in the first. How about Kobe White? Been stepping up all year for the Chicago Bulls, who have been without the services of Lonzo Ball again. Kobe White taking advantage of the opportunity. You already know what this dude can do from the mid-range. How about DeMar DeRozan? Still putting in work, but more White. 26 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, just missed a triple-double. But Vucevic and the Bulls got bigger fish to fry. They're up by 20 in the third against the Suns. DeRozan nailing the three. Does Phoenix have anything to say before we get up out of this one? Durant and Booker say, yes, we do. How about Booker finding KD for three? And then Durant dominant to Drew Eubanks. A little don't mind if I do slam. And then this time around, is Durant keeping it himself? And that dude can score it himself. Durant bringing the Suns back by his lonesome. It's a 1-point game in the fourth. KD gives Phoenix their first lead of the game. Under a minute to go. Back and forth action. It's DeRozan nailing the clutch juice. Bulls up a point. Suns ain't done. It's a top of the key three for the easy money sniper out of anybody. How do you leave that dude open? Suns up a deuce. 24 seconds to go. It's DeRozan. Tying this game up at 113. 6 seconds to go, and that's too much time for Durant, who double clutches and nails the game-winning bucket. Arguably his biggest deuce as a Sun just yet, as DeRozan's three at the buzzer is no good. And behind 43 big points from Kevin Durant, also dished out 8 assists, grabbed 6 boards. It is the Suns coming back to beat the Bulls by 2. The dogs are out. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and the Boston Celtics take their talents to Dallas to deal with Luka, Doncic, and the Mavs. And let's just say early on, Luka and Dallas were game. How about Luka? An array of moves, ends up going to that fadeaway bag. And let's just say that bag is Birkin. He nails the jumper. And then Luka throwing it over his head to Green, who nails the corner tray ball. We're tied up at 32 until the Celtics say we're not tied anymore. It's Jason Tatum nailing the top of the key three, and then Drew Holiday on the same type of time. You know what my guess is? He probably put in the same type of grind. And then Jaylen Brown getting nasty. Oh no, it's Brown putting Luka on the hardwood with the crossover, and you gotta shoot after you cross up one of the game's best players. Brown making some filthy shots. In the third, he still added. That deuce counts. He probably got fouled. Celtics up by 12. And Tatum like, bruh, I'll have some of what my mans is having. Tatum nails the mid-range fadeaway as well. Celtics up 14. The Don ain't just gonna get crossed over in peace, though. You know he got something to say. Luka nails the three. He had a huge triple-double. Dallas down by 10, though. Mavs need some stops. Tatum and Brown won't allow it. Tatum had 39 points and 11 boards. One last push from Dallas. Luka had 33 points, 18 rebounds, and 13 assists, but it was not good enough. What can Brown do for you? Well, with his team up 7, he can nail this three out the corner and help put away another Boston Celtics victory. Jaylen Brown had 34 points as the Celtics move past the Mavs by 9.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple: to be the best there's ever been, So,
Please don't go.
make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am FERRO.